Hello and thanks for joining me today. We are going to do some hip openings for a 10 to 15 minute quick practice just to get those hips nice and open. So we'll start with one Om. We'll take a nice big inhale. The hands, open the eyes, and let's lay down onto our backs. We lay onto our backs and bring the knees into the chest. And take happy baby, arms inside the knees and hands outside the feet. And we might take a little rock side to side, this way, that way. Grounding the femurs in, just getting some nice rotation in towards the hips. And keeping the right leg down, take the left leg all the way up, left arm out to the side. Take the left leg over to the right side and over towards the front and sweep it all the way back up. So the right leg is grounding you on the floor. Left leg to the right side, quarter circle to the front, sweep it back up. Over to the right side, take it towards the front and bring it all the way up, and we'll switch to the other side. Take your left knee towards the left side and sweep the right leg up, right arm out to the side, right leg to the left side and quarter circle to the front, bring it all the way up. Take the right leg over to the left side, quarter circle to the front, bring it all the way up, and one more time. Take it all the way to the front, sweep it up, and take another happy baby. Sacrum down, lower back lifts, and bring the knees in, and then we're just going to put your feet flat onto the floor. Take your arms out to the side. Adjust so that your sacrum is on the floor, lower back slightly lifting, and there's a nice connection between the ribs and the hips. Bring your feet all the way together. Take your right ankle over your left knee for a figure four stretch. Take your hands over to your hamstrings. You can let your hands and your leg just kind of hang into each other, and the right leg comes a little bit more forward. You can take your hands in front of your left lower knee. Giving yourself some nice deep breaths right here. And release the hands. Left foot to the floor, right leg over the left, and then we'll tip the right foot, the left foot over to the right side and come into a knee over knee twist. Arms out to the side. Getting in towards that right lower back. And gently take it all the way back up. And bring the knees in, and then put your feet flat back down onto the floor. They can come all the way together for this one. Left ankle over the right knee. Either stay here or thread your hands through your right thigh and interlace your fingers. Your hands and your leg can have a little tug of war, going opposite directions and getting a nice little turn in towards the left outer hip socket. Hands might come right below the right knee. And release the foot to the floor, arms out to the side, left knee over the right knee, and then you can hike your right foot over to the left side of the mat and twist all the way over to the side. Getting into the left lower back, outer hip area, and then take it all the way back to the center, undoing your legs and then putting your feet on each side of the yoga mat. Take your right knee in the center, left knee to the center, windshield wipers side to side. And again. to side. We'll just keep it going until it feels like our lower back, sacrum, hips, the quads, the hip flexors are super happy. So I think 2 more, 1 on each side, will make them very happy, at least mine. And then we'll take it back to the center, bring the knees into the chest, press your sacrum down and elongate the whole belly. And then keep your right leg in, extend your left leg forward. Take your right leg up towards the sky, hands around your hamstrings on the right side. You can stay right here, this is the perfect place to be. Or you can take your peace fingers around your right big toe or anywhere around the leg, or bring in your strap. Take your left hand to your left thigh, take a nice inhale, exhale, take your head up towards your knee, using your abdominals to lift yourself up. Having a nice great time right here. Extending the root of the big toes, and then gently take it back down. Take your right leg out to the right side. Pressing down your left hand onto your left quad to help it and remind it to stay down, so we're just not simply tilting or tipping our hips over to one side, but getting that nice juicy adductor stretch in the right hip. And gently bring it all the way back up. Release your hands, take your right foot all the way over, press your head, adjust your shoulder blades. Some nice good breaths into any of the areas that need some extra oxygen flowing around. And then bending your right knee in, take it back up, and bring both knees in. Adjust yourself, keep your left leg in, extend your right. Take your left leg up to the sky, outstretched hand to big toe pose preparation. Hands around your hamstrings on the left side. And you can stay here or move your hands up towards your leg. Peace fingers can come around the left big toe or bring in your strap for Supta Parangustasana. Take your right hand to your hip, lift your torso, your head up towards the knee. Using your abdominals. And then gently take it all the way back down. Left leg out to the left side. Your right hand can stay on the right hip as a reminder to keep the right side all the way down. And then gently take it all the way up. Extend your arms out to the side and tip your left leg over towards the right side. Press your head, adjust your shoulder blades. Getting a nice juicy twist in towards the left side of the waist. And gently bend your knee and bring it all the way back in. Knees into the chest, make little circles onto the sacrum. This way and that way. And then we'll roll all the way up. Sitting facing forward. We can face each other if it's available. And then from there we'll take the right leg and cross it over the left. And then we'll take the left arm up and over, crescent to the side, and then crescent the other side, and bringing it all the way back up. This time extend the left side and bring the ribs in. Take your elbow across the outside of the right knee. You might hike in and take your arm crease, your shoulder over towards the knee. You can look over your back shoulder. And gently take it to the center and extend and switch sides. Take your left foot in and then cross it over your right leg. Take your right arm up and over, and other side, up and over. And one more, all the way up, long side body. Bring the ribs in, take your right arm over to the left leg, maybe elbow to knee, maybe shoulder to knee. Sit bones down, grounding down, rising up through each and every vertebrae, taking your gaze over your back shoulder. And gently taking it back to the center and releasing your legs to the front. Taking your legs all the way to the front, bringing your knees in, And taking your ribs over, snug them in towards your quads and fold forward. Getting a nice spacious feeling into the lower back. You might step your feet out a little bit. Whatever works for your back, whatever works for your hamstrings. If it feels great to keep the knees bent more, then stay there. If it feels okay or better or much better to straighten your legs, then you straighten your legs. Inhale, long spine, pull your shoulder blades to the back. Elongate your spine, elongate your side body, and then bend your elbows to the side and hinge and fold for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. And gently bring it all the way back up. Crossing the legs, coming into happy pose. Bringing our hands together in front of the heart. See how it feels to sit after those hip openings. Should feel pretty good. Tip bones should be on the floor. You might sit on a block or a blanket. And we'll take a nice big inhale and exhale. Taking an Om together to close our practice. Take a nice big inhale. Thank you for joining me. I hope your hips feels really good. I would highly suggest to take a few minutes in Shavasana, where we get to lay down and let all of the poses find a nice place to hang out in our body for optimal freedom into the body and health. Press the head, adjust the shoulder blades. Maybe lift the sides of the mouth a little bit to the side.